And it's one of those things that, to me, when I need it badly, and I need it now. And I came home last night and my husband accidentally broke a big glass pitcher. It was an accident, no big deal. Hey, it's just stuff, right? But there was a lot of glass all over the kitchen floor. And I thought, okay, let me get my Broom Bee to clean this up. And so the Broom Bee really does keep the tiniest little shard of glass or anything like that, and scoops it into a pile, scoops it into wherever. And it actually is even a squeegee too, so you can use it that way. We have 3 colors to choose from: gray, teal, and black. I've got the black next to me. Here's the teal, and then there is the gray. This one right there, that one at the bottom, right there is the gray. Okay, and then teal and black. In the meantime, though, let me introduce Christopher Joyce. Christopher Joyce is Skyping in. He is one of our other cleaning experts. Christopher, how are you today?
Great, Mary Beth, and yourself?
Great, excellent. Love my Broom Bee. Came in handy yesterday, that's for sure.
Yeah, we've been reading the Broom Bee for probably close to 2 years at QVC, and I'm always looking for just better tools to use around the house so your job is much easier. And when I discovered this Broom Bee, you will never go back to your traditional broom. First of all, the problem with traditional broom is they get splayed, they get dirty, you can't clean them, they don't act like a squeegee, you can't use them wet or dry. But with Broom Bee, what makes it so very special is the fact that it is one single edge of silicone, Mary Beth, that is super flexible. But here's the secret sauce. It generates static electricity, so it's pulling in the dust, the dirt, the hair. So rather when you're brooming and you typically just spread the dust around, then it lands on your floor, lands on your countertops again, that is not going to happen with Broom Bee because it's generating that static electricity and pulling that dirt in. So let me show you why this has taken the European markets by storm, why the Asian markets have been taken by storm, because of the way it works. I'm going to go to my second camera here, and I'm going to show you on this white plastic floor. When I use a traditional broom, which honestly, this is ready for Halloween, my friends. Use it for your costume. That's about all it's worth, because you can see that pink sand on that white plastic. The problem is it just kind of makes a mess. It's really not helping pick up that mess, the pink sand. And I purposely picked the pink sand and the white. Now watch Broom Bee. You literally just put it on, don't put any pressure on it, pull it back, and look at that. Every grain of that pink sand is gone in one line. It couldn't be any easier. And if you look at this, I don't know if you can see it on my camera, but you can see the pink sand. Yeah, you can. That pink sand is actually being, the static electricity is grabbing onto that pink sand, ensuring that it's not being spread around the room. So that's just a demonstration to show you how extremely effective it is compared to a regular broom. But now let's go to our regular floors. So here we have a hardwood floor that I have coffee on. And I'm going to show you, just like the pink sand, when I take that Broom Bee across, in one swipe, it's taking care of every grain of that coffee, no problem at all. And your job is done. It couldn't be any easier. And again, we're starting to see some coffee that's on there. But the neat thing is, whether it's wet or dry, you can simply wash off Broom Bee and you are good to go. Now, it's not only great on hard surfaces, but take a look at this. This is a carpet. And maybe it's that area where Fido or the little kitty cat sits every single day, Mary Beth. And rather than bragging out the big heavy vacuum, look what an incredible job the Broom Bee does of breaking the bond between the static electricity and all this hair. And you have that perfectly clean carpet. It couldn't be any easier. You're letting Broom Bee do all the work. No reason for a traditional broom anymore.
And I'm going to show a close-up of this edge, because this really, we can get super close with our cameras here. It's almost like it has little beads along the edge, almost little like teeth of a comb. You see those right there? That's what's on that edge that's creating that static kind of cling. And then there is the edge. So even when I take this down, it almost looks like a skate. By the way, first of all, this is so lightweight, I can twirl it like a baton. But I will say this, you don't want to push hard on it. You literally glide it Do you see what it just did? It picks up every little thing. It doesn't leave anything behind. Come on over here. You see these? I can even just crush a few more, you know, just crush them, all right? And then I'll kick it off my shoes. Watch this. I'm just sliding it. That's how easy this is. When I opened up my plants that I ordered in the spring, and I opened them up on my front patio, and when I was done, there was dirt all over the front patio, and I thought, well, I'm not gonna vacuum that dirt up because some of it was wet. How am I gonna get that off my patio? I reached for my Broom Bee, and I just went out and I did this. And I flicked it into the yard, you know? And it's like so simple. When we had broken glass last night, I just went like that and every shard was coming up. And I got it all into one area. Get yourself a dustpan and then you can put it right in the dustpan, or maybe that's what you vacuum up. Just vacuum the pile. It's that easy.
Yeah, it really revolutionizes the broom. I mean, you'll never go back to a traditional broom. And Mary Beth, I'm glad you really pointed out, don't put pressure on the Broom Bee. That's the key. Just allow that single blade of silicone that actually has kind of, as you said, kind of 4 blades in it, and it's generating that static electricity. So you talked about glass. How about as we get to Christmas time, any ornaments that fall from the tree and the pine needles? This is the perfect room for this, and even if you get water on the floor. So I'm gonna go again to my second camera. I'm gonna put that mess, the pine needles and the broken glass, just to show you how effective it is in one swipe of taking care of even glass. And I'm gonna be so confident, Mary Beth, like you were when you did it last night, that I can put my hand on this floor. I don't have to worry about it because I got every single shard of that glass, whether it's a broken pitcher or maybe a wine glass full with wine. The Broom Bee's going to take care of it. One other area, I'm going to go over here to this mat, Mary Beth, and I'm going to show you that, you know, a traditional mat, you would not be able to use a vacuum on this because it would actually pick up the mat.
Right.
But with Broom Bee now, you're going to be able to easily clean that mat, picking up stuff that you didn't even realize was on that mat, because that has that unbelievable ability to break the bond between the hair and the actual carpet fiber. Look at all the hair that I pulled off of that mat. You didn't even realize it was there, and you didn't have to use a vacuum.
Yeah, these are really, really smart. And you know, honestly, it's like anything you would use a squeegee for, or anything that you want to, I will go back to the video and just show all the different ways you can use this. But the key here, it might be just squeegeeing, you know, hair in the shower, water on the floor, maybe you had a leak, whatever, and you need to squeeze all that water somewhere. You just hose it off. I used it to take dirt off of my front patio. You can take, you know, brush stuff off of your, look at the kitty cat. You know, it's like, it's the kitty litter, it's the bird seed, it's the, you know, the dog treats, whatever it might be. In this case, glass, even egg, broken egg and egg yolk. What are you gonna do? You can pick it up with the Broom Bee. It's $29.98. You know, there's just a few things that you need in your home to really do all the cleaning jobs. This is one that does several of those jobs. We have 100 already gone. We have black, we have the teal, and then we have the gray. All right, so the gray is the light gray, and then the teal and the black. Christopher, thank you so much. I love my Broom Bee.
Thank you, my friend. Really appreciate it. You have a good day.
You too. By the way, that comes with a 10-year warranty. 10-year warranty. Here we go. I want to show everybody something before we show you that. Where's the what you get?